What's going on, guys? This is Johnny Vlogs here with another food review, and this time I'm lucky to be at the Davis's house, and I'm going to be trying each and every one of these delicious desserts, and I'm going to rate them out of a 10, and then I'm also going to decide if it was homemade or if it was store-bought. So here we go. So this one right here, this one looks like a Danish strudel. Would you say it's apple?
Nope.
Okay, so let me give it a shot. Let me taste it.
Yeah.
It feels warm, so I believe it's. Texture's good. I do like this this stuff on here. It's like a frosting. It tastes really good. I'm gonna say this one is homemade. That's what I believe, and I would give it a an 8 out of 10. It's really good. I like the frosting on here. Having lots of frosting makes the taste really good. So an 8 out of 10 for this one. It was really good. And then we're gonna do this one right here. I believe this is called a what is it called? A strudel? No, not a cinnamon bun in a way. Well, let me give it a shot. Good texture. It has the frosting's really good. I would rate this a 7.5 out of 10. It's pretty good. But yeah, I would say 7.5 for this one. So moving on to this red velvet cake, as you can see here. Real velvet cake's pretty good. Back then, I feared red velvet cakes, but now after I tasted some of it, it's not that bad. I would actually give this one an 8 out of 10, and I think it was store-bought. That's what I think. I'm gonna try this one. This one is the cupcake. I think this one, off the bat, is store-bought. Pretty good. Has the frosting in it. I would rate it a 7 out of 10. They could do a little bit more work on it, but it's 7 out of 10. This one looks pretty good. This looks like it has almonds on it, as you can see there. It's pretty good. I would give it a has an aftertaste to it, which I really like. Kind of like a lemony taste in a way. I would give it like an 8 out of 10. So that's really good. This one, I believe, is store-bought. That's what I think. It's always good eating a powdered donut. A 7 out of 10 for this one. And then moving on to this cookie right here. M&M cookie. Mmm, delicious. I think this one was homemade. That's what I.
No.
Well, I guess it's not homemade, but it tastes pretty good. Let's see. I would give it a 6.5 out of 10. It could be a little more chocolatey. It could be a little bit more hard. If you have a little harder cookie, it tastes a little better. But this is a little too soft for me. So I would say a 6 out of 10. So for this one. Moving on up, we got this one right here. Let's see. This one looks very chocolatey. Has almonds on it. Smells good. I can taste the chocolate, almonds, and the breading. I would rate this a 7.5 out of 10, and I believe that it's homemade for this one. I feel that a lot of processed food, they make them so much at one time, and a lot of them just look the same. But for homemade stuff, it has that more of a kind of homemade look to it, I would say. So we're gonna give this one a try. I don't think I ever tried one of these before, but we're gonna try it now. It's a little, I would say, the last taste that I had on here, you can actually taste the aftertaste of the donut kind of thing. I think it's a donut kind of thing, Danish stuff. I would rate it a 6.5 out of 10, and I would say that it's store-bought for this one, and I believe that it's from a grocery store. So moving this one to, it looks like a filled donut. I'll find out what's the filling is inside, so we'll give it a shot. And after we're done with all of these, we're going to have, because I'm at the Davis's house, I'm going to have Sister Davis just say, I'm going to hold each one of these up and she's going to tell me what it is. So we're going to give this one a shot. This one, it tastes like a donut, so that's good. Let me take another bite. With the jelly filled. I have a strange feeling that this one was homemade. No, it wasn't homemade. It still tastes really good. I would rate this a 7 out of 10 for this one. So, got that one. And then, you can tell, I have that strange feeling that this one is store-bought because it's a Twinkie. I had many of these in my life. It's not good for me. Every time I feel like I'm eating one of these, I feel like I'm getting fatter, which I don't need that. I need to lose weight. I think I've been eating too many Twinkies. That's why I gained like 15 pounds. But I need to get back on that diet. So, I'll give it a shot. You can't go wrong with a Twinkie. And I tasted one of these, and I would rate it a 7.5 out of 10 for this. It's pretty good. I like it. You can't go wrong with that. So, but now what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to each and every one of these, and then we're going to say what they are.
Okay.
Actually.
You want to just take the frosting off of your mouth before we
Okay.
continue. There you go.
Once you indulge and you enjoy them,
Yeah.
you just
Did you want some water?
sure that'd be good.
I put them out there.
Thanks.
Yep. Oh, wow. That's good water. 10 out of 10.
That was some good water. Like you were saying, I would do a 10 out of 10 with the water. But nice and cold and delicious.
Good.
Okay. So I think we started with this one right
Okay.
here. And if you'd like to explain what it is.
So this one is a homemade from scratch Danish pastry, and it's like a cinnamon roll dough rolled out really thin, and then there's a vanilla custard in it with actually an oatmeal filling with some almond extract in it.
Oatmeal, oh.
Yeah, so it's actually a little healthy there.
Yes.
Yep.
That's what I need.
So so homemade from scratch just today. So
Sweet.
now this one is not homemade, but it is. It was from the store, and it was pre-packaged, and it was what they call a Danish cheese.
Danish cheese.
Yeah, Danish cheese dessert type thing. Yep, with frosting on. Yep. And pre-packaged donuts.
Donuts, yes.
Yep, from the store. Yep. Powdered.
Are you okay?
This one here is homemade from scratch. It's like one of my grandma's favorite things to do, make. She made it with and without chocolate, and this one is actually the chocolate version. Has the same ingredients in it, made from scratch, everything, and one has just added chocolate on it.
Interesting.
So it's called Massarin cake.
Mussolini.
Yep.
Kind of sounds like Mussolini.
Yeah. And that one right there, store-bought, just like you said, one of those cupcakes. That one and the Twinkie and the donuts, it's from the same company, Hostess.
Hostess.
Everybody knows Hostess. And fun fact is this is only the second time I've ever bought a Twinkie. And
Oh, wow.
I've never eaten one. I just want you to know that, never.
Will you eat one?
No, I
No.
won't eat one. It just doesn't look good to me. So it reminds me of a minion.
Oh, yeah.
Just need some
Minion.
eyes. Yeah, it just needs some eyes and blue pants.
Yes.
So this is one of my favorite desserts. It's not homemade. I like red velvet cake, and it is store-bought from Bash's.
Oh,
Bash's
Bash's,
has
okay.
great red velvet cakes.
Yeah, that one does taste good.
And this one is one of Bash's their homemade cookies. And I don't know if they make them from scratch or if they just get the dough. But they make them down there in the bakery and then they package them. So maybe that's why you thought it was homemade, because I believe it's made in their bakery down there in
Yeah.
South Tempe.
And then
This one is an apple fritter straight from Fry's, and they're and I don't know how they make it, but it's an apple fritter donut. Yep.
I
And
think
the
we
same.
have this one right here.
Yep. And that is also from Fry's, store bought, Bavarian cream filled donut. And I can eat about half of one of those before I go into a sugar shock.
Yeah. Well, let me I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna put all these together and I'm gonna take one big bite. So here we go. I'm gonna give it a shot and taste it. Okay, we got that. Remember guys, make sure you play with your food. We're gonna put this one right here. This one right here. Let's see. Let me put this one on the bottom so there's more of a base to it. Well, actually, we'll leave that one right here, and then we're gonna make it like into kind of like a sandwich. So I'll put this right here,
There we go.
and this one right here. And let's put this one on this. And this one right here. And I think I already put the donut on there. Actually, let me put this right here. No, right here, and right here. And I put this upside down.
Good luck.
Okay, we gotta pressurize it so I can do my best to put my mouth around it. Let's put this at once right here. Remember, you gotta eat over the plate, okay? Okay, now to count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I can taste the frosting of the Twinkie. I can taste the Danish frosting and the bread. All together, there's like a whole bunch of different kinds of taste in my mouth right now. I would rate with all of this a 10 out of 10. It's so good. I mean, you're getting all the taste from pretty much around the world. So you're going to Denmark, the United States, you're going to like
Maybe a little German.
like little German, Ireland, all sorts of good stuff. So this tastes so good. I would rate all of this a 10 out of 10. So it's a little messy, but it's worth it. So, and I appreciate the Davises having me come over here and try their delicious desserts. I greatly appreciate that. How do you think I did on guessing?
You did great. I thought you had a great description of each item. It kind of gave us a picture from watching you how it came across as the dessert for you, and so I thought that was really good. I enjoyed very much your description of the different items, and you did really good. 9.5 out of 10.
Sweet,
Great.
thank you. If you could like, comment, and subscribe to Johnny Vlogs, I would greatly appreciate that. And if you can like in the comments and mention the Davis's house, and if you could say thank you, I would greatly appreciate that. Until next time, this is another food review from Johnny Vlogs. Love you guys, take care, and bye.